a lot of you guys know who Shylily is. Interesting story. If anybody knows, we were in a Minecraft server for Saraway, like a friend server, and that was the first time I really talked and met Lily. And she was just talking to me, and we talked for hours. And then she was like, "Are you going to TwitchCon EU?" And I was like, "Yeah." And then I just made a promise to myself after that to just go. I have been texting Lily a lot more lately because, you know, we're gonna be meeting and there might be something happening. I'm trying to decide what I'm gonna do. When I finally meet Lily in real life, you know what I mean? I'm wondering if we're gonna just start making out, or if we're just gonna immediately run towards each other, chest bump, get on all fours, start barking at each other, then, you know, then put our little toesies together to create a beautiful thing and just kind of become one. There are so many options. You know, the possibilities are endless. You know what I mean? And I feel like anybody that's gonna be stuck with Lily and I are gonna be dealing with a bunch of you know what? I'm just gonna say I feel bad for whoever has to deal with the two of us together. But anyways, I love her and I'm excited. And then it was time for me to meet the Womp Womp. And she was like, "How this? Why would I pick you up from the airport?" And so I go over to the airport, and I was just really fucking excited. I had all these butterflies because I was excited to meet her. And actually, before that, I got like a DM randomly from Rainhoe being like, "Hey, are you gonna be at TwitchCon? Can I hang out with you?" And I was like, yeah, you can. But I was, you know, it was very random because I never really talked to Rainhoe much. I guess a couple of you guys in the chat, the Noombas, said that she would get along with me. And whoever told her that, thank you. Yeah, it was pretty nice. But it was time for me to meet the Womp Womp. And somehow, when I got there, I managed to pass them. I just walked right past Lily or something. It was really weird. But then I was like, "Where are you? Where are you? Please, where are you?" And then I'm just standing outside, and then I turn around and I see the little orca. And I was like, "Ah!" And I start like hopping in place. I'm like, "Ah!" I got so excited, and I didn't know what to do with my bag, so I just kind of leaned them against the pole, and then we just fucking ran at each other, and like we just gave each other big hugs. We got so fucking happy, and she drove me to the hotel room, and then we checked in, and then we made sure that we were on the same floor. But Lily, when we were on call before getting these hotel rooms, she's like, "Oh, let's get the loft room." And I'm like, "Lily, you want us to have rooms next to each other?" And she was like, "Yeah." I'm like, "You want us to request to have rooms next to each other, but you ordered a corner room." Lily, there are 4 corners in a hotel room. We're not gonna be next to each other. She's like, "No, we will. This bitch." And so we get the rooms and we're opposite corners. We're on the same floor, but she's like, "Oh, we're not next to each other." I'm like, "Yeah, I wonder why." After that, she had to leave because she had to go attend like some wedding or something. And so that was when I went to meet Rainhoe and then go to the partner party. When I met her, it was like I was like, "She's so fucking pretty." She's so pretty. But it was like we walked up and she was like, "Oh my god, you're so cute." And I was like, "Don't fucking say that to me, you bitch." Don't get the gauge out of here.
Did I collect some waifus at TwitchCon? I did. I got so many waifus, dude. Fucking kissed Numi on the lips. Well, through our masks, but we kissed. Like, oh, low-key, kind of romantic. Numi did. Fuck. She fine. Yo, what? You didn't see? So, okay. Big gauge W, dude. I think Numi said this on stream, but we were at the meetup, right? And I was like hugging her and stuff, and then she grabbed my face, being like, "Oh my god, you're so pretty." And I grabbed her face, like, "Oh my god, no, you're so pretty." And then we touched foreheads, and then we're like, "Oh my god, what if we kiss her?" Through the mask. And then we just grabbed our faces and like fucking full of pushed it into each other so we can feel each other's lips through the mask. Like, oh my goodness. Fuck, dude. I really wish I could just like kiss you on the lips right now, but we can't. Just kissing the homies, dude. Just the moment.
Dude, one thing about all of the VTubers, they're so like pretty that I just didn't even know what to do with myself. I was like, oh my god. But like Rainhoe, she like, I don't know, she's like, something about her, she's just very maybe it's just the her vibes, the way that stop with the fucking gauge.
Fucking love it. I was talking to Numi the other day as well, and she was like, fuck man, I don't know what it's about you just radiate some energy, like your style, it's amazing. I'm like, okay, thank you, you know what it is? And she's like, yeah, what? Well, I scream bisexual when you look at me. I think that's it. I think that's why you're like so comfortable like with me. I dress like a bisexual girl, dude. That's what I've always heard. Even like when I was in high school, they always were like, fuck man, everything about you is just bisexual.
Rain got so fucked up, dude. I don't know, she was like a lightweight. I was like, are you a lightweight? And she's like, yeah. And then like she got really fucked up, right? She's like, we should talk to people. We should just talk to people. She's like, okay. She's like, let's meet people. And then I was like, okay. So then I just go up to this random group of people, and they were like chess streamers. And Rain was like, she was like flopping around, like she was like putty. And then I like tried to grab her to stabilize her, and she just fucking like falls onto me. And I'm like, oh my god, this bitch is fucked up. I was like, okay. And then I was like, I like dragged her out because everybody was getting kicked out because it was like the party was over. So then I like drag her out of the little club. She was too drunk, so then I let her sleep in my hotel room. And so we go over to back to my hotel room, and I like lend her my pajamas, and like we're just sitting and talking to each other. And then boys, I get a knock on the door. And then finally my orca returned, and it was time. It was time. We finally did it. We finally interlocked toes.
I love how the feet pic is blurry. It's obvious Numi was hyperventilating. She was. She fucking I have never this woman, this bitch. I had the smelliest, muskiest feet ever. Cause again, I came from a party. My feet were sweaty and musky from the wedding where I've been drinking and dancing the whole night. I come over to her hotel room, and she's like, feet pic now. We're interlocking toes now. And I was like, Numi, I didn't wash my feet yet. They're fucking nasty. And this bitch, no hesitation. None! She fucking plops our toes and intertwines our toes. Zero hesitation. My stinky, smelly, sweaty, moist feet. She's just like, I don't care. Plop, 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 plop.
It's beautiful, isn't it? The stinky feet pic. Her feet fucking smelled so bad, but when you love somebody, you will plug your nose.
I think Bao is right. One day you will be married to a woman.
God damn it, Tara. I'm not. Is the photo blurry because your hands were out? My feet were shaking with excitement. And this is Rainhoe. I was on her lap. I'm really just not helping myself here, bro. I'm really just stop. Stop with the gauge. God damn, I hate you all so much.
Gauge clap.
If this was anybody else, you would react normally. I bet if Rain talked about the experiences, you'd be like, oh, a couple of besties, but it's me, and you guys are like, LOL, anyways, gauge.
I still remembered with the toe interlocking thing though. I was so wasted because we just came back from the fucking partner party, and I was like downing one beer after another. I was like super gone, and then fucking Lily came in the hotel room that Numi was staying in, and I was sleeping with her for that night. And that's where we like sort of touched legs while we were like cuddling in bed. I'm like, oh, fuck man, that was kind of hot. But then nothing happened because we were both bottom bitches. But then Lily came, and they fucking interlocked toes in front of me, and I was so drunk I could not comprehend what happened. I just saw, I was just there, and I just saw like two fucking bare feet being pulled out in front of me, and I was just staring into the abyss being like, no way this is happening, dude. Yeah, they just pulled out their toes and started interlocking it. Fucking Numi, like, fucking holding me down by sitting on my leg. I'm like, oh, dude, do I really have to watch this happen? I don't fucking know what's happening, man. Where am I? Who am I with? VTubers are wild, man. Yeah. Oh god, I actually saw that in full horror. Honestly, I would have loved to join that too, but I had like 500 blisters on my toes and feet, and I'm like, I don't want you to have like the pus all over your toes.
There's nothing weird about sitting on your homie's lap or intertwining your toes with some other friend that you have, okay? There's nothing weird about it at all. There's nothing... That is normal, okay? Anyways, after that, we talked until like 3 a.m. and then Lily went to bed, and then I was just laying in bed with Rain while we, you know, just talked about nothing for like another hour, and then she went to sleep, and then TwitchCon started, okay? And then the life just continued on. There's just normal shit. Just girls being girls. This is just a normal thing that girls be doing. Did you kiss? I mean, yeah, but it wasn't like, we're all just friends. All of us are just friends. Having a good time together. Holding each other's faces and saying we love you softly. It's just a normal thing that friends do all the time.